We have been closely following the story of Montgomery County Police Sergeant Patrick Kep. He lost both of his legs 2 months ago after police say a driver intentionally crashed into him on I-270. That driver is now facing attempted murder charges. And tonight we're hearing from Sergeant Kep about his long road to recovery. He spoke about that with our Casey Nolan at Walter Reed National Military Medical Center.
In the early morning of October 18th, Sergeant Patrick Kep had finished his shift and was supposed to be headed home when he heard a call for service and answered it.
I knew who it was, I knew what it was, and yeah, I technically get off at 3, but I'm in a police car and I'm driving in the county that I, am employed by and working for and trying to keep safe, so it was important to me to stay involved with it.
Do you regret getting involved?
Nope. Not at all. He's off the road.
He is 19-year-old Rafael Mayorga. Sergeant Kep had arrested him before for speeding. This night, prosecutors say Mayorga was speeding, driving recklessly, and intentionally hit Sergeant Kep as he stood on the side of the road trying to deploy a spike strip to stop him. Police say Mayorga was driving more than 100 miles per hour when he hit Sergeant Kep.
When I came to final arrest, I actually ended up sitting up on the side of the roadway. And I looked down and reached down with my hand and saw that there was, lots of blood on my hand.
Doctors say the first officers on scene were able to stop the bleeding enough to save Sergeant Kep's life, but he lost both of his legs.
100% and saved my life with all the people there. It just wasn't the two that, put the tourniquets on. Staying with me for, emotional support that were involved in the whole other side of it, which was the making sure that he was apprehended.
Are you angry?
That's tough to say. I mean, I am at times, but I try not to dwell on that at all, because what good does that do? I try to focus on the better emotions, the more positive emotions.
And focused on his recovery, which includes a strenuous rehab at Walter Reed Medical Center. His goal is to get back to both of his jobs as a police officer on patrol and Division I referee on the football field. Sergeant Kep says part of what makes that possible is the support he has from close friends and family and even complete strangers. I
had someone, as I was taking the last elevator up here this morning, look at me and say, "Are you the police officer?" And I said, "Yes." And she said, "Thank you so much. I pray for you every day." And that's a, kind of moving thing, thanks to everybody else too that cares and is following it. So.
And pulling for you.
Yeah, and pulling for me means a lot, and it certainly helps you get through a day.
Casey Nolan, WUSA 9.
He is a miracle. Sergeant Kep is not a military veteran. He told Casey he's only able to get treatment at Walter Reed because of a waiver he received through Maryland Congressman David Trone. We're told Congressman Trone actually reached out to Sergeant Kep's family to start that process on the very night he was hit. Now to Epiphany Church in Forestville, Maryland, where people were sharing their faith and more. Neighborhood families were invited to collect toys and coats and groceries. Prince George's County Council member Walla Blagay has been leading this effort for years now, and for her, it is personal.
I was one of those that grew up in a family where we didn't have toys for me. My parents didn't have very much money as an immigrant family coming here with not much. But I realized, we're a village, and part of a village is actually supporting those that can't support their kids at this time.
And we got to give a shout out to all of the volunteers and sponsors who made all of this possible.